The work has been pretty intense, going back to some 42 years ago when I first got involved in it. And then, of course, Richie Burke, who is the chief of the fire department, he and I both were. Our father-in-law ran the fireworks at Avon Hill in Washington, or Avon Hall, and so we were kind of recruited into that some 42 years ago.
Well, when it was in Little Washington, after a while, Little Washington at the site was privately owned, and then the owners of that property sold to the town of Washington, and for whatever reason, I think the town had some issues in having that kind of event in the town. So we had a period of a few years, maybe 5 years, that we did not have fireworks. So we needed to get together as a department, and we decided on a fundraiser. What major fundraiser would be to bring the fireworks back to the community, and that's kind of where it started. Because I think, as Gary mentioned earlier, that we all grew up in the county. We all were used to going to the fireworks at the Washington site, and then we had those many years without fireworks. We have one thing that we wanted to do was bring them back.
So you got to remember, some years ago, there weren't many regulations in place. The safety was in place as we understood it then. When it was a requirement that you had to have a licensed shooter on the scene, that's when Richie Burke and I both went on our own time and got certified. We're in our 16th year with the fire department, kind of taking charge of it and reinvigorating this event. And we were concerned about it going away. Not everybody wants to be involved in the massive work that it takes to put on something like this.
We're lacking members, younger members. It's very hard to get younger members to come out and to find younger members in Rappahannock County, because Rappahannock County is very unique.
It's a lot of work here. It takes about a week to get ready, to start and get ready for the event. Yeah, CJ's working on this months ahead with our sponsors and coordinating meetings.
Working on top of your head all the time.
Being the licensed shooter, so I'm kind of behind the scenes, kind of choreographing. But come about 6 o'clock, we all start to get a little bit giddy and nervous, and thinking, hey, about 9:20 is usually when we set the fireworks off. You can feel the anticipation from the crowd with 6, 7, up to 10, 12,000 people, depending on the year. You can hear the crowd. Everybody's getting excited. We're kind of choreographing what we want. We've got the finale here, piece of the finale on the other side. And we've got them kind of where they shoot back towards the mountains. So we'll come back over this afternoon after we kind of get a feel of whether we're going to get a thunderstorm or not. We'll uncover these. We'll preload them. We'll do the electric show, test the electric on that, and make sure that that's ready to go for the finale. One here, one there. And we have
We divided up into 3 sections, which would be Gary on one side, Chucky a third of it, and then I'll take a side. And we generally try to time each other. If one of us is shooting, then let the next one gives the next person time to get to their spot and never shoot over top of each other. But to always keep something in the air for somebody to look at. Never have a downtime in the air where the crowd thinks the show's over. It's easier said than done, I guess you'd say, to keep a good rhythm, to keep everything popping up in the air and give everybody a good show.
And of course, we got Mike Lee. He's on the microphone. He's got the crowd excited.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, welcome to the Rappahannock County 4th of July celebration.
Can you tell me the story of how you came to be the MC of the whole thing?
Probably the default, because I'm not sure anybody else really wanted to do it. It's just keeping the crowd engaged, keeping them informed of everything that we're doing, and it's an opportunity to thank the numerous sponsors and underwriters that we have that helps underwrite the funding for the event. So it's just an opportunity to thank them, thank the community for coming, because that's what we kind of view it as a community event first and a fundraiser second. So it's just an opportunity to keep everybody engaged and informed.
And over the years, it's become a major fundraiser for us because it took the place of our carnival. And the only reason that the 4th of July celebration works for us to bring money in for our capital outlay is because we all work together.
The biggest thing is all looking there and saying everything came together. We're all safe. We're all happy, and the fans are happy. And hopefully, we put on a good show and they'll return. Because it is for the community, right? It's about us putting on an event, but it's for our Rappahannock County, and that's the way we look at it.
I'll have to say, when you're thinking, oh gosh, we got a 4th of July coming, we got all this work coming, but it's really cool to spend a week with our folks. We have a lot of good fun.
I think when we were all younger growing up, we were going to the event in Little Washington. And now a lot of us have children now that are coming to the event. So just the excitement and the fellowship of the community is bringing everybody back together for an event that's local, it's family oriented, and we're just excited to do that. So for me, it's just seeing the excitement and the crowd, and so that just makes it all worth it.
And the whole